Yo, hold on here. Hold on. Hold on here. Let me record. Yo, what's good? Yo, what's good, guys? What's good? Yo, we're on some nighttime. Dude, I'm on my cozy vibes tonight. I'm on my cozy vibes. I'm all bundled up in the hoodie. I got the AC on. I got a nice little purple light action going on in the background. Guys, I am excited to be here tonight. Guys, this is gonna be awesome. We're locking in tonight in the evening. You can refer to me, guys, as Nighthawk, because we're ready to trade gold in the evening time. So guys, this is different. We're about to stand out in the space, and no better way to do my first nighttime stream, my Asian session stream on the CF Live channel. No better way to introduce it. I want to give you guys as much good content as possible, and I have a strong edge in Asia, and I like the way the price action moves better, and I'm extremely excited to do it. So we're going to be focusing on gold here in the Asian session, the first one of many, and yeah, I'm excited to be here, guys. I love you guys. All right, let's see. Here we go. First of all, we'll jump into the sponsors of today's episode here. We got Tokyo session opening in about 8 minutes. So our first sponsor today is Prop Firm Trader. Over to my this way, Prop Firm Trader. If you want to compare and contrast all your prop firm needs at one easy disposable way, Prop Firm Trader is your go-to. And TradeZella.com, 20% off code CF for all your backtesting data and refinement needs. Please go and check out TradeZella, obviously one of the most heavily utilized platforms that I use in my backtesting, and what made me a profitable trader. You need to have your data, so please go check out TradeZella at your earliest convenience here. And I do believe we have a few more sponsors here today on our fine show here, the evening show here with your host, Tyler John Gotel. They should be coming up. They're not here yet. We should have Apex coming up, and we're still in TradeZella. We're still on TradeZella here. And there we go. 80% off at the world's best futures prop firm in space. ApexTraderFunding.com. 80% off any accounts you guys need right now. Best ROI, top-notch family that we got over there at ApexTraderFunding.com. And yes, they're 80% off currently, right now. And we love them here. We love them here on CF, and we love them here on my channel. And for our final sponsor, before we lock in and we could talk about the charts, we're going to talk about our last sponsor today, and it should be, here we go, Funded Next, code CF for all your CFD needs. And you know, if you want to diversify, be in both markets here, as on the future side and on the CFD Forex side, Funded Next is your place to go. So there you go. That should do it, and we should have the market journal coming up here on my right-hand side to finish up the last sponsor of today. And we're gonna cut to that real quick, and then we will get into the charts here, guys. I know you're very, very eager. I'm excited. Tokyo session just opened, and here we go. The market journal. Get the free 5-minute weekly journal right here at the market journal. Now let's dive into the charts. Okay, guys. All right. So we're just going to be focusing on gold. And guess what? We're going to be trading the 15-minute time frame. We're just going to be patient. And we had, as you guys know, gold currently all-time highs. We swept all-time highs. We closed above it. We left this big fair value gap here, right? Huge fair value gap. We got this here. Here's our range. Here's our dealing range from the swing low to the swing high. Right now, guys, we're in deep premium on gold. Now, based on my testing, I like to get during these Asian session trades, my best setups are actually shorts. So this could be if we can get a setup here, this could be a nice play to come back down into this equilibrium here. You know, come and rebalance this huge move that we got, you know, to then go even higher. Because as you guys know, gold is just unbelievable. It's on a consistent run, and this is kind of where I'm at on the higher time frame narrative right now. I'm seeing that, you know, we swept these all-time highs, we closed above it, but in order for us to go higher, guys, we have to come and rebalance, at least mitigate this fair value gap here. We don't necessarily have to come all the way down here, but I do see us coming and tapping back maybe into this 50% of this fair value gap, right? Let me take this off because I don't need these right now. Boom. And yeah, that's kind of where the narrative is. And on the 15-minute, what I'm essentially going to be looking for here is, right? Let me see what you guys think. What are you guys saying? Shout out to Riz for creating the best trading channels in the industry. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Remember to like the stream. Yeah, like the stream, guys. This is the first Asian session stream. You know, I just want to get some more content out for you guys. And I love trading Asia. And we're going to see how it goes. We're going to see if you guys enjoy it. Oh, Papa Gene's in here. Look at him. Papa Gene's in the chat right now. Where you from, my boy? I am from Long Island, New York. So yeah, guys, let me know what time it is or where you're at right now. It is currently 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here for me. Gold shorts looking great here, bro. Yeah, this is what I want to see, guys, is I want to see, let me show you one of the setups, like my setup that I'm looking for, okay? Let me pull up an example here and show you kind of where, let me give you like a really clear example. Okay. Boom. All right. This is kind of what the narrative I would want to see on a play here, right? So I would want, now that we're inside of this range, so I'm basically going to be focusing on, from what I've been testing, I'm going to be focusing on from 8 o'clock open, right? So Tokyo open to 2 hours after the session. So from Tokyo open, for 2 hours, from 8 to 10, right? And then you have midnight open at 12 o'clock. So our move should already have happened before the midnight open, okay? So what I'm looking for here is if you guys have been following me, you know that I've been adding CRT, so candle range theory, into my trading. So what I'm essentially looking for here is I want to see a sweep of an internal high on the 15-minute time frame, right? So I get a sweep of an internal high. I'm looking for a doji candle to close back in the range. I want to get an inversion play, right? As soon as I get the inversion, I'm gonna take the short. My stop's it could be right above the fair value gap. I give it a little bit of breathing room in case we want to drive a wick up in there and test it. And guys, these trades have been running. I'll intraday swing it. I'll take it into tomorrow. So I'll have my stop set. I'll set my limit. Well, not my limit. I'll enter on the inversion, and then the trade runs. These trades run, man. Run. And gold moves very, very clean because it's essentially you're catching the expansion for the next day. You're catching it in the earliest moments of its presence in the market, essentially. So I'm getting this inversion play here. I'm short. Stops are above the fair value gap, and I'm riding this into tomorrow. So it's an intraday swing. As you guys know, I thrive on swing trading and holding bigger trades and holding for a longer duration of time. So that's where I shine. And we're going to see if we can get something similar tonight with that. 12:04. It ain't 12. Yo, Papa Gene, 10 a.m. East Coast Aussie. Nice, bro. First time trading Asia session, here for it. Hell yeah. 7 p.m. in Canada. 2 a.m. Oh my God. 1 a.m. here in the UK. Wow. 2 a.m. in Belgium. Yo, I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Ghana, 12:04 a.m. This is some nighttime stuff. I like it. You know, it's different. It's different. I have a strong edge here, and it's not like the New York session where, you know, you're competing for a lot of other streamers that are going on at the same time, and I just find that there's a lot more manipulation in. Oh, look at Bella, 9 a.m. in Korea. Hey, Bella. Bella, how do you, guys, Bella's here in the chat. We love Bella. She works for Apex. She's the best. Everyone say hi to Bella. You live trade free on your main as well? Yes, everything that I do is for free, guys. I day trade. I'm going to be mostly focusing on Asia session now because I have a really strong edge in Asia. Or I will be taking swing trades off the 4-hour time frame. So I'll be focused intraday swing trading during Asia, and then I will target my my 4-hour entries, my 4-hour AMD setups during, you know, if I could catch it in London or if I could catch it at New York Open. It depends on the 4-hour close. So that's kind of where I'm at on that. So yeah, Bella's the best, man. Bella is freaking awesome. 5:30 a.m. in India. What's up, Tran? Yeah, so we're gonna see right now, like I said, we just have to be patient because we're trading on the 15-minute chart. Trading on the 15-minute chart, you just gotta wait. You gotta wait. And this does look very, very good for shorts here. We kind of have this, I don't know. We have this wedge forming here. This could, how do I put a drawing tool on? Do you guys know? How do I draw here? I'm looking to draw. I just think that we could die off here, come back down and test somewhere in these levels here. You know, we have this wedge forming here. I don't trade a wedge. It's just blatantly obvious to see that this is some sort of an ascending wedge. You know, we could be ready to see some serious downside after that huge move up. You know? Oh, guys, we also will be running some giveaways later. I know you guys love the ducky races, so we will be giving away some accounts later. I know you guys are excited about that. You guys love that. But hopefully we can get in a nice trade, right? Ride it into tomorrow and go to bed, not worry about it. We'll set our we'll have our stop loss set and we'll be ready to rock. And we could do some giveaways. Magnet pull, 100% win rate. Happens every single time, guys. Every single time you have the magnet on here, 100% win rate. 100%. It does not fail. This has actually been studied. It's been studied. So you do this too. Boom. And you push the finger down. So if you want price to go down, you put the finger down here. And then after that, you wait a little bit. You wait about 30 minutes. And when you have the finger in the magnet, automatic win. Automatic win. Papa Gene, you don't have a wrench here. You don't have a wrench here, Papa Gene. You don't have a wrench here. You are just an average Joe here. You have a wrench on my channel. You won't have a wrench here. You know why, Papa Gene? Because if you guys don't know, Papa Gene in the chat right now is my future father-in-law. He doesn't get a wrench. Do you know why? Because he's just an average Joe here. He's a nobody. Do you hear that, Papa Gene? You are a nobody here. You're a somebody on my channel, but on the ChartFanatics Live, guess what, pal? You're a nobody. This is what you guys are missing. You've been missing the finger and the magnet. This is what it comes down to. You do this 5 times, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You wait 30 minutes, right? And then all you got to do is wait for the magnet to pull it down. This has actually been studied. It's been studied in Harvard University, and also Cambridge. So they've done like around a 10 to 15 year backtest study on this specific finger and hitting it 5 times, and then having the magnet with it increases win rate by at least 100 to 150%. Oh, don't forget the block. Right. Hold on. Got it. Magnet strategy's the holy grail. I know. I know. Yo, what's good, guys? I just want to say, I kind of like trading at this time. I really do. I love it. It's very relaxing. Price action's more, it's more efficient. It's easier to read. I just noticed with my back testing for NQ, just during the open, has just been, it's so heavily manipulated. And I just found that in my back testing, I've done a lot this weekend. Like I said, I came from the CFD space, and my whole entire trading model was built around swing trading. So I'm still getting better. And I know you guys see me posting, I just want to clarify, you guys see me posting stuff on my Twitter and it's like, and on my X, and I'm coming up with new models and new ways to trade. And I'm still getting better myself. I'm learning futures. I'm still in the beginning baby phases of my futures journey. I came from CFDs. It's a entirely different market. I was used to holding my trades for a couple weeks, man, trading the 4-hour time frame. So this is entirely different to me. So I'm trying to get better myself. So if you see that I'm posting new stuff, it's because I want to improve. And I don't think that, you know, some people were talking negative about it. It's like, I want to be the best trader I can be. And if I can improve my edge and I find something that makes my edge stronger, and whether that be me not trading New York session during intraday, then and I see a better win rate and my statistics are better at trading Asia and then riding it into New York, then I'm going to do that. I just want to be the best that I can be, and then hopefully give you guys some real knowledge here, and help you guys as much as I can. So, can I look at NQ? Hassan, I can, but I'm not going to trade it. I'm not going to trade it. My edge is built. I really want to focus on gold because this is where my edge is. I don't have data on NQ during Asia session. So my edge isn't there. You know? What are you guys saying here? Oh shoot. Oh, they put it. Yeah, guys, for the first time, we're actually streaming on Twitter as well. So not only is it here on YouTube, it's also on Twitter for the first time. And yeah, we're trying it out. I want to really build a the only trade I can find right now is platinum. Yeah, I know. Joshy boy, so what are you looking at? What are you looking at right now in platinum? I'd never even looked at platinum before. Never. I want to see. Okay, so typically, guys, I don't count this candle just yet, right? So if this candle were to sweep this, right? If we were to get this 15-minute close and we close doji, I wouldn't count this one just yet. It has to be from this candle on. So this so that if this prints a fair value gap, I'm not counting this. I count it after the 20 candle closes, if that makes sense. Do you guys follow me on that? How I will run my my statistics are off of not utilizing this 20 candle. I want to the first 20 candles, so the 8 p.m. candle, 8 p.m. 15-minute candle, I want that to close first. And then I want us to print the fair value gap after that. You guys understand? I know, Josh, I just don't have any data on it, bro. I can't go and trade platinum. You know what I mean? I have no, it would be gambling. I have no data on it. Yeah, it's like, this looks very bearish. It looks like this is ready to dump. This looks really bearish. If I were to, just by looking at it on the higher time frame and now, I think this is going to drive a lot lower. It's just I have no data on it. I can't trade something like this. Yeah. Don't trade it, just look at it. All right, stop yelling at me. Stop yelling at me. I'm looking at it. I don't see anything particularly that I like right now. And typically, when you'll get an entry on gold, you should get it. It should be very, very obvious. It'll show its hand right away. And if you don't know, guys, this is just a higher time frame indicator. This is just the PO3 by 2 degrees. And it just shows me what the daily time frame is doing. So right now, if you notice, daily fair value gap is printing. So if I can get a nice short, this is my narrative right now. I really want to get a nice short. I want us to get an A+ short setup right now. But we just have to wait patiently. We did, and like I said, guys, we did do the finger trick, and we did the magnet. Just want to say your style is so unique and raw. Love it. I just want to show you guys what I am different. I am different, and I do what works for me. I don't trade like everyone else. I do find myself and my models are vastly different than how, most traders trade in the space. And I shine on the higher time frames. I think that my psychology gets hindered on the lower time frames. I don't think that it's as beneficial, especially for newer traders, to even go and be associated with it. You're going to be holding yourself back. I think that there's a lot of false narratives that come off in the as far as other people in the space that are delivering messages to traders that, it's a lot of smoke and mirrors, man. Because a lot of the stuff that you see, it's just glorified. You're not seeing any of the actual stuff that's going on. They're only showing you what they want you to see. And, the lower time frames can really eat up traders, especially beginning traders. And even for me, guys, from my experience as a trader alone, I think that the lower time frames could do a lot of damage to you and hinder you and hold you back. And I think there's plenty of opportunities just trading the 15-minute if you want to catch something intraday. And if you do, if you're not just trading futures, if you're involved in the CFD space, I promise you, I've probably made more money in the CFD space than 95% of the traders that have been trading in the CFD prop space, and I only traded the daily and the 30-minute. That's it. Most of my trades were based off the 30-minute, based off the daily, but my entry model was off the 30-minute. And I know that I made at least more than 95% of the people that ever traded in the CFD space. So if anyone's telling you that there may not be as many opportunities on the higher time frame, which is true, right? But why wouldn't you rather take a higher quality trade than quantity of your trades? I don't know. I just feel like it's more of a psychology thing that most traders believe that they need to just trade more, and in reality, you're doing a lot worse. And you're holding yourself back. Do I need... can you explain a little bit about the PO3? Yeah, sure. So I could show you a setup here. I could show you a setup that... Okay. This was one here, okay? This was one that happened rather recently, right? So this is a power of 3 setup, okay? Watch. We're inside of a 4-hour fair value gap. And this is, look, I mark it out. We're inside of a 4-hour fair value gap, right? We're above the 50 EMA. Above the 50 EMA, we get a sweep of what? The 18 candles low. We get a sweep and a close, right? This is candle range theory. So you get a sweep, doji candle close, right? Inside of the range of this 18 candle, right? We're inside of a 4-hour fair value gap as well. That isn't necessary for the model, but it is a little bit of a higher confluence. Although we did invert it, but we're still inside of a 4-hour fair value gap, which just adds an added confluence to the trade. After we sweep this low, right? We sweep this 4-hour candle's low and we close doji. So we didn't close below it. We didn't close with a candle through it. We closed doji and then we closed back in the range of the 18 candle, right? You can go and back test this. But what's crucial is that we left the fair value gap. It has to leave a fair value gap, guys. You don't take a trade if it's just a doji close and it's on a candle. It has to leave a gap. Now, what do? You set a limit at the gap. You set your limit here, right? You could have your stop at the low. You could have your stop at the low of the candle that swept. It's just a bigger stop. I keep more of a fixed stop. Like when I trade this on CFDs, I keep more of a fixed stop on gold. I do around 300 to 400 pips. But like I said, you guys can backtest, and that part of it, how you want to manage, how you want your stops to be, that is on you. I do what works for me. I have a fixed stop here that I do for around 300 to 400 pips on gold, right? I set my limit at the top of the fair value gap, and I just let it run, baby. I let it run. And when these trades come and they hit freaking big, man. Very, very big. Big. And like I said, do they happen every single day? No. Do they happen a few times a month? Yes. Depends on the month. Depends on the market conditions. This is why I trade multiple models, is because when one model is slower, the other one picks up. But these are high risk to reward trades. High. They don't happen as often. They're not going to happen as often because if you're trading a high risk to reward model, right, with a higher win rate, yes. Sorry, and with a higher win rate, you're not going to be trading as frequently. Oh yes. So this indicator actually, I went to dinner last night. And I had the pleasure of going to dinner. If you guys didn't know, I went to dinner with Apex last night. I had an amazing dinner. They took me to Carbone. Calvin over there at Apex, he's the freaking man. And he treated us all. And I actually met, if you guys know who made this indicator, I met Josh from 2 Degrees. Freaking awesome guy. I met Josh from 2 Degrees last night, and he gave me access to the... Because there is actually, there's a PO3 indicator, but it's not the real one. So I got the real one from Josh from 2 Degrees, and he gave me access to this, and it's just an awesome indicator to see what's going on the higher time frames. So when I go to the 15, I'm just like, okay, what's the daily doing? And you can totally customize it. So if you want to see, right? Let's see. If you want to do the 4 hour, you want to do the 3 hour, it's a freaking awesome indicator. So it just gives you the narrative of what's going on as far as like, this is the daily, this is the new daily candle. What's the daily candle doing? We could potentially come up and sweep this, previous day high, right? This is previous day high right here. Boom. Right? So it just gives you, it's really nice to just see what's going on in the higher time frame. Hey, Tyler, the video you posted on X was super funny about your girlfriend. Yeah, guys. So I went to the Dolphins game, and I went onto the field, and I had Taylor down there with me, and I was with a buddy of mine, another friend, another trader, and I was like, yo, dude, so it just came to me, like, it was just like an impromptu thing. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make a video to like get Taylor angry, and I'm gonna hit on one of these cheerleaders, and she was standing right next to me. And guys, when she actually hit me in the video, wasn't planned. It was actually a real life smack that I deserved from Kayla Marie Francis. So yeah, and I was like, as soon as the video was done, I go, this video is it's gonna go insane, because it was hysterical and it was raw. I didn't plan it. It was just impromptu, right off the dome. Oh yeah, sure. What do you got? Let me see what else you guys are saying here. Yo, Dynamite Tiger, appreciate you, bro. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. We're gonna be giving away some Apex accounts. I think we have Fund the Next accounts and TradeZella as well. So we will be running the duck race later. I know you guys like that. We're going to run this stream till about 10 o'clock. Hopefully we can get a nice setup here. But like I said, we just got to be patient. Right now, we're waiting on the 15-minute chart. All we can do is know that we used our little finger here. We used our finger and we used the magnet. So now we just got to wait for our entry model. And like I said, we just got to be patient. These are 15-minute candles. We're going to hang out tonight. We could talk about other things while we wait for our setup to potentially come. If we don't get a setup, then we'll just get one tomorrow. Is everyone okay with that? Duckface gang? Yeah. Is everyone okay with... Guys, I know the way I trade. I know the way that I trade is a little bit slower, a little bit more relaxed, not as fast-paced. It's not as exciting. It's not really hitting your dopamine as quick as a guy who's, hyper scalping the 1 minute. So I'm sorry if you feel that I'm not as entertaining because I'm not trading a lower time frame and things aren't moving as quick, and I'm not attracting that dopamine as fast. But I'm just going to do what works for me, and I don't want to try and fit in with a mold of traders that I'm not. I go off of, I like to think of myself as, one of the strongest traders in the space as far as psychology goes, and my real edge, and my statistical edge, and my psychology. And yeah, I just like to do what works for me. And although it may not be the most entertaining, it definitely provides some of the most real, raw value. I know that for 100% fact that even though I may not be the most entertaining, because like I said, I'm trading a higher time frame and things can get a little more boring, I do think that I do provide some of the best value in the space, especially for free. I know that for a fact, because I know that what I'm saying is it's all real. Can you please tell us the settings on your moving averages? So this is the Bollinger Bands. Slow and steady wins the race. Yeah. Love from India. Yo, appreciate you, bro. What's the entry model, Tyler? Sorry, just got on. Okay, so for everyone who just got on, do you want to go over the entry model one last time for the people that are just getting on right now? What do you mean, why don't I hop in a trade? Who said that? I am going to hop in a trade. I'm just waiting for my setup. Yeah, like I said, guys, Rocket Scooter, Maddie, that's one of my boys in the industry. And like I said, me and him are close. I'm going to go meet him. And if you guys know Rocket Scooter, Maddie, that's one of my homies. And I plan on actually going to meet him in Texas. We're going to put something together. But yeah, that's one of my good friends. Okay, let's go over the model one last time that we're going to be looking for. Let me give you like the clearest setup. And this way you guys can really just digest it in a way that's very, very simple and straightforward. Let me give you like the most clear-cut example. Okay, right here. This is the most clear-cut example that you're going to find. Right here, okay? This is all you got to do. You wait for Asian session, right? Like we're in right now, right? This is what we're doing. We're waiting, right? We need to see a sweep of an internal 15-minute high. Doesn't need to be a previous day high. It doesn't need to be a session high. It just needs to be an internal high. So a 15-minute internal high inside of our range. So our kill zone, if you will, 8 to 10 p.m. So what you see here is that we get a sweep, right? Look at what we just went over prior. We get a sweep of the high. We close doji, right? My favorite candlesticks to trade, doji candles. What happens after we sweep the high and close? Oh, look at that. What did Tyler say? We don't care about candle range theory unless we leave behind a fair value gap. It needs to leave behind a gap. Now, guys, if you don't want to mark out your gaps yourself, there's an indicator that will do it for you. I just literally prefer to just do it myself. I know it's stupid, but I just prefer to just personally mark out my fair value gaps. So now, after I get the sweep, I wait for what? An inversion. My stops go a little bit above the fair value gap. Why? Because we should not trade back above this fair value gap, right? I leave a little bit of room for a wick. What happens? I hold the trade, and this isn't a quick trade, guys. This is a swing into the next day. So I'm holding, and what's our RR? Oh, look at that, 1 to 15. And I have way bigger trades, bigger. Like you could go with a smaller target. You could risk real little. Go for a 1 to 3. Go for a 1 to 4. But these trades, when I get them, they run big. It's basically you're catching the expansion at its earliest baby infant stages. So it's like this is showing you right now that we're gonna want to go lower for the session, right? You just got to be careful at the 9:30 open. Things can get a little wonky, but typically this will be the narrative for the session now. That's what I've noticed in my back testing. Yeah, I do. But like I said, do the setups happen every single day? No. I wait though. Sometimes there'll be a month where I'll have more setups. There'll be like in the summer months, it'll be a little bit slower. The RR may not be as huge on every single trade. You just I'm just patient. I wait for the setups. I just wait. I wait for them to come. And like I said, guys, go and back test it yourself. Go on TradeZella, get your 20% off coupon right here with CF20 and go and back test it for yourself. If you want to add any small edge, like something else to the edge, then go ahead. But this, right now, I'm coming up on my 3rd year data, and it's strong, man. It's very strong. And this is for gold only for gold, and it has to be an Asian session. This is only for gold, and it has to be an Asian session. The price, there was less manipulation here in Asian session. A lot less. The price action's cleaner. When it shows its hand, right? When price shows its hand in Asia, there's not going to be a lot of manipulation going on. When you see a move in New York, there's a strong chance that it could just be a fake out. So here it's like, okay, I'm getting in at the start of the new daily candle. So essentially is that now I'm playing the full daily candle. Do you guys get it? On average, how many setups do you get per month? It depends on the market conditions. It depends on the month. So, like I said, let's go over August. So let's see August here. So from the beginning of August, right? We only had 3 setups. 3. I know it's not as often, but the trades are bigger. So this is a model that would be utilized in if you weren't as I think that the model would be more beneficial. Like I'm okay with taking things a little bit slower. You know what I mean? I'm okay with taking things slower. I don't care. I'm not in a rush. If I only get 3 to 4 trades a month, if I get 1 a week, if I get 2 trades a month, I'm okay. I don't need to trade that often. I do better when I trade less. A lot better. I operate cleaner. My mind's sharper. I'm not as attached to the charts. I operate way better like this. I know you may think, oh, Tyler, 3 trades a month? Like, this is stupid. It may not be for everyone. I'm telling you that right now. I may not be your cup of tea, and that's fine. That's fine. But if you could take some of my knowledge and then utilize it to your own and then maybe make the model benefit you in a different way, then if I can help you out in some way, then that's great. But I may not be the cup of tea for everyone here, and I'm okay with that. I'm coming from this is the thing for me, guys, is that I wasn't trading as often in the CFD space, and I was cool with that. When I passed my evals in the CFD space, right, I would sit and I would wait for my A+ swing trade, and I would just hold it. I would sit and wait. I would not take a trade. And that's why I made so much money so quick, is because I had so much patience, man. I didn't touch the chart until I saw my holy grail swing, and when I did, I would put on size, and I would hold that thing. I would hold it. I wouldn't exit early. I would be like, I would wait for my A+ setup. This is looking good. If we can, I want this to close. Let's see how this 15 closes. I want this to close inside and sweep. I want this to close inside. Yo, if we could sweep previous day high and then get a nice little inversion play, this could be money. But like I said, sorry guys. I just do better trading less. I do. And I'm just going to stick with what works for me. Marco taking signals quietly from the stream. Tyler, are there any prop firms that allow multi-day swing trades? There are a few, but as far as me telling you guys to go trade with them, I don't think that they are the most reliable. So I will say that, and that's where I will leave my comments for that. So, yes, there are a few props that do allow you to swing, but as far as from a reliability standpoint, I would not recommend them entirely if you're picking up what I'm putting down. When you can scale over time and be at risk. Was August 31st a valid setup? Logan, you talking about for, let's see, August 31st. I would have it on my chart here. No setup here, Logan. Do you want to know why? We had a sweep, right? But look, no fair value gap. Your entry model is the inversion. So the sweep is the candle range theory, but it needs to leave behind a fair value gap. Logan, look, no fair value gap left here. Invalid setup. No setup here. You guys understand? Do you guys understand why this would not be a valid setup? So, like I said, you have the candle range theory. There's your CRT, right? Your sweep of your high. But look, no, for a long, no. Look, Logan, no sweep. No sweep. It has to sweep. Boom. No sweep. Do you want me to show you a setup for a long? Let me show you a long setup. I'll show you a long setup. I got you guys. I got you guys. Hold on. Okay, right here. Right here. Okay, so this happened right at the end of the kill zone. Right? Right at the end of the kill zone. What do we get? CRT, right? CRT right here. Blue candle. We close bullish. Sweep. Close with a hammer, like a hammer doji. Close back in the range. What do? Leave behind a fair value gap. We wait for the inversion. Stops below the inversion. We let it run. What did this run to? This was a little bit over a 1 to 7. Oh, my bad. Your candlesticks are different. Really? Well, they shouldn't be different. What are you looking at? No, Logan, I am looking at buys. I was looking at buys, bro. This is a setup for long, okay? So this fair value gap did happen inside of our session. Oh, FXCM. Yeah, I got you. Checking right now, Logan. I'm on it. I'm on it, brother. Give me 1 sec here. August 31st. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Yeah. So, look, it's valid here. It's valid here. Dude, Logan, you're always a really fast learner, bro. You really are. This is a valid long. Long here. Stop below. Boom, you let it run. What do you get? 1 to 6. You're a fast learner, Logan. Although, Logan, I would like this candle, right? So just do some more backtesting. I would have liked this candle to close bullish. Okay? Logan, do you understand? This is a good setup. I just would have liked this candle to close bullish. Now, I would still take this trade, but I would probably put a little bit less risk on the table. Just because it didn't close bullish. If it closed blue, so if it closes a bullish candle as opposed to a bearish candle, the probabilities will be higher. But I would still take this entry. Very, very strong play, strong entry. And yeah, like I said, you didn't get it on the futures chart, but you did get it on FXCM on the CFD side. So guys, this model works. It works on the CFD side as well. So if you guys are trading CFDs, yeah, Logan, I would still take that trade, bro. So you have the right idea. I would just like it to see it close bullish. That's all. But I would take it. I would just size a little bit smaller. That's all. So that's how I would moderate my risk. Let me show you guys another really good setup here that I want to show you okay. This is what I wanted to show you. So guys, this is powerful stuff because look at this. Look at this. Okay. Now, this is another setup that, okay, I would take this trade and I'll show you why. I'll show you why. Now, although we didn't wick it, right, on here, right? So this is just where a little bit of trader's intuition comes and a little bit of discretion in my model, although I'm trying to keep it 100% mechanical. And I actually plan on, I have a meeting and I think I'm going to try and see if I can make this into a fully mechanical model. And if you guys know 2 Degrees, I was at dinner with him. And I'm going to have a call to see with him and potentially put something together to make this model fully mechanical and then get full like multiple years and years of data. So I actually was texting him today, and that's kind of where I'm at right now, is because I want to make I want to see how it pans out to be a fully 100% mechanical model. And yeah. Yeah, so if you guys know 2 Degrees, I mean, they're some of the best stuff in the industry. I was talking to him last night, and we're going to put a call together. So let's talk about this trade while we wait for another 15-minute candle to close. And so what I'm seeing here is that if you notice, right, when we open at 6 p.m., So this is this is Globex. What do we get? We get this big gap in the market. So this is another thing that you guys should be looking into. It's like, this is a void in the market. Where is the market going to be attracted to, right? Let's see. The market is going to be attracted to this void. It's going to want to fill it. So what do we get here? Although this didn't close with a wick, we swept this high, left the fair value gap, have an inversion, right? I would take this trade and I would risk it, right? Because I have this gap down here, and that's my target. Do you guys understand that play here? Do you guys understand this play? Because we have this void in the market, the gap up, right? We have a sweep. We have the fair value gap left behind. We have the inversion. This seems like a high probability play. Why? Because we're attacking and we're targeting the void in the market here. How do I pick my TP? Like I said, guys, most of the times, right, I'll trail my trades. I'll either trail my trades and then I'll bring stops to BE. And it depends. It depends. Like if you're trading with Apex and you're in the trailing drawdown, I will trail my trades. I'll trail my stop to like the nearest swing high, or I use a little bit of discretion in the way that I trail my trades. Or yeah, so that's the small part of the discretion I use, is I'll trail my stops with my trades, but I'll typically let them run. And I would really want to see, so if I get a short setup above the 50 EMA, I want to see it push below the 50 moving average before the midnight open. That's like a key for me. If we don't push below the 50 moving average prior to the midnight open, there's a strong chance that we're going to come back up. We're going to come back up. That was one thing that I've seen in my back testing, is that if you're above the 50 EMA taking a short, and you don't get down past close past the 50 moving average prior to the midnight open, there's a strong chance that we could come back up. And I'm trailing my trades because I'm not cool with running a 1 to 5, right? And letting my trade and letting my trade come back to break even. That's insane. Time-based exit, yes, but also trailing my stops. Also trailing my stops with the trade. So I'm not going to let this trade go run to a 1 to 5 R and then let it come back to break even. That's insanity. So I really want to see, I'll trail it to like a high or a swing high. So I do use a little bit of discretion in how I will trail my trades. I will say that. But like I said, just do some back testing, and then you'll have a good way of figuring out from there. And guys, I do all my back testing on TradeZella. If you guys want me to do a backtesting video, I can probably work that out, and I'll maybe I could talk to TradeZella about it and see if I could put like a cool little backtesting video about how I backtest my gold model. How much to risk in trades with trailing drawdown max? Okay. Came late. Do you look for IFPG on the 15 minutes? Correct. What time frame is this? My chart looks different on the 15. This is GC1. So you want to just go to the nearest, we'll go to the most active contract. I think it's GCZ here. Well, hold on. Let's do the most active contract. Yeah, okay. This is what we should be on. Okay, so we're not interested in anything right now. Like, I like this, right? If we swept that high, okay. This is a lower probability setup, right? Just because, like I said, we closed above the high. If we invert here, right? Hold on. If we get a nice strong inversion here, I would take a lower risk entry here. I would take a lower risk. If we get a close here below, we swept this high, left this fair value gap. Although I didn't get a doji, like I would like this candle to have closed bear, like closed bearish, or closed at least inside of this range. We closed above the high. So this is a relatively lower probability setup. But if we can get a strong inversion here, I do think that we are very, very high up right now as well. And I do think on the higher time frame, we also need to come and rebalance something down here. We need to rebalance this. This is a huge move. This is not sustainable to go higher. This can't, This can't rip higher yet, guys. It can't. It's too far up. It needs to come in and at least mitigate some part of this fair value gap to drive up again. It's basically out of steam right now. This was the move. It's exhausted. This is these are two exhaustion candles. It has to come and take a break and regather, drink some water, hydrate, and then it can go higher. So that's my narrative right now in the 15. If we can get a nice inversion play here, strong close down here, I'll take a lower risk entry for sure. And we just got to see how it plays out on the 15. So that's what we're currently waiting for right now, guys. And I hope we can get a trade tonight. That'd be freaking badass. But if we don't, we'll be back tomorrow. We're just going to execute our plan, execute our edge. And I do like the narrative of this trade right now. And if we can get an entry, we'll take it. If not, then that's that. What is my larger time frame? My larger time frame is the 4 hour. The 4 hour and the daily. So when I talk higher time frame, guys, I'm always talking about the 4 hour or I'm talking about the daily. Always. That's my higher time frame narrative. 4 hour and daily. But if you know ICT, the correlated time frame with the 4 hour is the 15 minutes. So I like to align the 4 hour with my 15 minute. So that's currently what we're looking at. This could very well just drive down into this fair value gap, test it with a wick and drive higher, right? We're not gonna predict. We are gonna react. Oh, excuse me, guys. The heck? We're gonna react. So we're gonna let the market show its hand. We're gonna see what we do with this fair value gap. If we disrespect it, that's the market showing its first hand here. It's saying, okay, here's a chance for us to go lower. You know, now's your opportunity. But until we get a close below, right? We're not gonna take any trades. We're just gonna wait. Let's see. Do I need to risk same or lower when I have some losses in Apex? Yo, boy, are you talking? Okay, good question. Great question. Do I need to risk? Okay, so, guys, let me get water real quick because I'm literally parched in my Apex Trader funding cup. I'll be right back. Just give me 2 seconds. I need water. I don't even have salon. Cool. Okay, guys, I'm back. I just needed some water. I needed some water, guys, bad. I'm literally so dry. Okay, I couldn't talk anymore. I had no spit left. If you are just tuning in, we are going to be giving some accounts away later. Apex Trader funding accounts. I do believe TradeZella subscription, and as well as some Fund the Next accounts. So we're going to be running the ducky race. I can't come on these streams and not run a ducky race for you guys. You know, I can't. There's no way I'm going to come on these streams and not do a duck race. It's just who I am. It's in my blood. It's in my nature. So, what's good, Abby? How you doing? Okay, yo, boy. Abby, what's my favorite kind of water? Oh, come on. Abby, do you even have to ask that question? It's the Saratoga. But tonight, I'm drinking out of my Apex Trader funding cup. And you know what, guys? You know what you want to know? Nobody else has these cups. Do you know why? Because I'm the coolest. Apex loves me the most. Do you know why? They made me these shirts. They gave me this cool mug. Nobody else got that. You know anyone else who got a care package from Apex? No, only me. I'm the coolest. Okay, so let's attack that last question. So, guys, and keep the questions coming because we got to wait for these candles to close. And like I said, we're waiting for the 15-minute candles. And we're going to be on here until 10 o'clock. And we'll see if we get something. And just keep the questions coming in. So, yo, boy, what I wanted to ask you is, are you trading in the eval stage or are you currently in your PA accounts? That's crucial with knowing how you should approach the eval. So if you could answer me that question, are you currently in an eval stage? Are you currently in your PA accounts? So that'll really help me understand how to navigate you. Oh, Kobe's here. Yo, let's go, Kobe. We're on the nighttime stream, bro. We're locking in. We're looking for eval, sir. Okay, yo. So what I would personally do is, I recommend, and this is how I listen. It's different for everybody because some people may not have the disposable income. So I will risk a little bit heavier on my Apex evals, right? I want to get through the drawdown, and I want to get funded more quickly. So I'll wait for my A+ setups, right? And I'll risk higher. Like, guys, for my 300K accounts, I had to eat a rebuild cycle. And I was talking to Cove about this because I watch Kobe. Kobe's in the chat right now, and I'm always talking to him. And I actually had to eat a rebuild cycle on my 300K accounts for Apex because those are more difficult accounts to pass. Even though I did put on bigger size, I was okay with eating a rebuild. You know, think about it like this. If you're in profit, right? If you're in drawdown, yo boy, I think that it's more advantageous to throw on some more size if you have the disposable income, because it's like, would you want to eat a rebuild on that account when you're in drawdown? It just makes no sense. If you're closer to your rebuild date, you're going to want to put on some more size to either burn the account or to try and get through it. Like I said, but this is how I would approach it if I was in profit. If I was in profit, right, I would gladly eat a rebuild, because why would I want to put more risk on the table and risk burning the account when I could just, think about it, I could just do more harm than good. I'll gladly eat the rebuild, and I'll take more time, and I'll pass the eval. So it depends on where you are at in the eval. So if you're in some serious drawdown and your rebuild cycle's coming up on your Apex account, it'll be more advantageous to just throw on risk and either pass it or burn it, and then you could just go and get another one. But if you are in profit, like I was on my 300K accounts, I ate a rebuild cycle, and I was okay with that because those are more difficult accounts to pass. And I was in large profit on it. I was up, like, I think before I passed, I was up like $15,000, and I was like, I'm not gonna go and full port these because I'm gonna have a rebuild coming on. And a lot of people are in the mentality of that. It's like, oh, I don't want to pay for the rebuild. I got to do it before 30 days. And you could ask most people, right? They'll come in and they'll say, oh man, I got to do this before the 30 days because I don't want to do the rebuild. It's like, that's such a bad way to go about it. Because think about it, you can go and now you're going to rush it, and then you're going to get more accounts, and guess what? There's a chance that you burn those, and then you end up screwing yourself when you could have just paid the rebuild and passed the first time. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense at all? So that's kind of where my mindset would be. It would have to be on where you're at. So if you are in drawdown, yo boy, I would throw in a little bit more size and try and get either out of that drawdown and through the eval. But yeah, I ate a rebuild on the 300Ks too, but they gave me 70K after, so who cares? 100%, bro. 100%. The 300Ks are tougher accounts to pass, So I was okay with taking my time on them, and I took the rebuild, no problem. And that's just how I trade. I don't let that affect me mentally. But like I said, not everyone is in the same situation financially, and I understand that. But I will say this, is that it could hinder you by just rushing it and then getting more and then thinking that you have to pass before 30 days, and then you're taking trades that are outside your system. And that's the one thing that is a little bit different for me, is that coming from the CFD space, is that, the CFD space is a one-time fee. It's a one-time fee. So that's why I liked when I was in the CFD space, because I could really just take my time. And there was no rush. There's no monthly fee for you to pass the eval. It was one time, you pay, and when you pass, and actually most of the CFD firms, guys, and I'm not sure if Fund the Next does this, But Funded Next, I think they pay you 15%. If you guys are interested in Funded Next on the CFD side, I'm almost positive they pay you 15% of what you make in the evaluation. And some of the other CFD firms, they actually give you what you paid for the evaluation back on your first payout. So essentially, you've never paid anything. That's why my ROI was so strong on the CFD firms, is because I would pass, I'd get my first payout, I'd get a huge payout, and then they'd give me my eval fee back. So I literally made all that money for free. It was just like a loan on my credit card. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Sorry, I have like 2 to 3 setups, but win rate is low, but RR is very high, like 1 to 40 or 50. One to 40, holy cow. Yo, Rijba, I can't say your name, bro. Funded Next gives refund also. Yeah, dude. So if you guys are, I wish I could trade with Funded Next. I can't trade with them here in the United States. They haven't opened their doors up. But if you're interested in like a solid CFD firm, they give you 15% of your, gold all-time highs. Okay, yeah. So gold just hit all-time highs. This could be our chance here. Now this is the sweep. We just got to be careful. This is a sweep. And we're waiting. There's no trade right now. This just keeps running, man. It keeps running. It's unbelievable. It's literally unbelievable. This could be the sweep, right? And then we could invert this fair value gap and then rebalance. But like I said, gold, complete animal right now. But also very dangerous thing to go and short all-time highs. One of the biggest mistakes a trader can make is shorting all-time highs. But I'm just going to stick with my model. Although, if I were to take a trade down here right now, it would have to be lower risk because this isn't part of my A+ model. If we do get an inversion here, I would take a smaller risk trade and just keep my stops really tight over the fair value gap. But right now, we're flying over all-time highs. Yeah, so, Trader Sens, you can't trade Funded Next CFDs in the US. Futures you can, not on the CFD side. Unfortunately, I wish I could. Let me see what else you guys are saying. What's your average RRs on this strategy? Chris, it depends. Some trades, wow, look at this thing go, dude. Holy cow. Wild, dude. Wild. All right, so this is going to be out for now. It's insane. Insane. We just closed over all-time highs. You closed over it. We didn't even sweep it. It was a clean candle closure. Wild. Wasn't a wick. It's a strong close. This is going to rip. This is going to keep going. Insane, dude. Insane. I just love Asian session, dude. Gold moves so incredibly clean in Asian session. Like, the price action's phenomenal. I love it. I think it's a highly underrated session. I really do. All right, here. Let's see now. I am a little weary because we did close over it. It wasn't a wick. Like, this is a clean candle closure right over ATH. You know, if this had any chance or shadow of a doubt of coming back down, it would have wicked, and it would have came back rather quickly. Closing over the high, it's like this could keep running, bro. It could. Of course, we're gonna have a ducky race. You could become a resident of Pow Wow and then trade it. Oh, what the hell is Pow Wow? What is that? Is that a country? Where is it? There's the sweep. There's the sweep. Let's see if we can get an inversion play here. This could be pretty nice. Let's just see how it plays out, guys. We'll be patient. We'll be patient. We're going to be patient. We're just going to wait. Oh. Gold has been better in Asia than London for the last few weeks. That's a crypto thing you do. Jay became one. A citizen of powwow. Cliff, we're gonna have to talk about this on stream tomorrow. I always thought you were joking with that. Resident of powwow now. Yo, he's freaking crazy, man. Oh, so you didn't suggest how to... So you didn't suggest how to approach PA account, not able to make A+ setup. I told you, only have big RR I have. So, I'm not sure how to say your name, Rish. I'm just gonna call you... I'm just gonna call you Rish. All right, bro? I don't know how to pronounce your name. But Rish, this is what you gotta do, okay? This is what you have to do. You have to go and make refinements to your edge, bro. You have to. Obviously, like you said, your win rate is lower, right? And your RR is huge. You need to make a small change in your model, right? If you have a higher RR, right? Make your stops bigger. Make your stops bigger. This way, your win rate could be bigger, right? If you have larger stops, now you're giving your trade more room to breathe. Usually when you have a higher RR model, your stops are really, really tight. So to combat that, you can have a larger stop loss, give your trade more room. It could increase your win rate, make a small go through your winners, understand, okay, this is what I can make a small change with to increase my win rate. These are all things that I did. I focused on my winning trades, right, Rish? I focused on my winning trades, and I made small, minute changes to increase the win rate over time. So whether that would be I'm trading at a specific time, I'm waiting for a specific type of candlestick, I'm waiting for a specific type of candlestick closure, I'm waiting for a fair value gap to be respected, I'm waiting for there to be an inversion fair value gap. These are all little things that you can do to increase your win rate. So that's what you have to go and do, and that's the only way. Like, I can't tell you, bro, what should you do. This is your model. You have to go and make a refinement. You know that there's something wrong, right? You know that there's something wrong. So you got to go and make a change. Look at how this is going. This is beauty. Please close below this, and I'll take a short. You close below, I'll take a stab short. Let me get my accounts up here, just in case. Hold on. Let me get my accounts up here. What are we going to trade today? We're going to trade Apex. Let's see. Hold on. I want to do this. Okay. Let me see. Let me get my accounts up. Just 1 second here, please. Give me a sec here, guys. Just get my accounts up just in case to be ready to rock and roll. Get this up. Let me get my... Let me get... I have a bunch of accounts I'm trading right now, guys, so I'm trying to get all of them ready. Just give me a sec. Let me see, what else do I want here? I need Ninja up. Boom. Okay. And my Apex, I'll trade on my phone. By Apex, I'll trade on my phone. And cool. All right. Apex, I'll trade on the phone. And the other firms, I will just... I don't know. Oh. Okay. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Oh, let me see how much I want to risk here. Oh, guys, let me talk about my risk. Okay. If we can get a close below, right? I'll give it a little bit of room to breathe. Give it a little bit of... Why? Is this a magnet on? Oh, that's what I want off. Okay. Give it a little bit of room to breathe. So I'm going to do... If I could... Depending on how the candle closes, I give it a little bit of room over the top. And this is looking good, guys. I do like this. Let's wait and see if I can get a candle closure here. If I can get this 15 to close below and invert this fair value gap, sweeping all-time highs, right? We sweep the all-time highs. We have to wait for a candle closure. You have to. This candle closes at 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Let me see. I got to figure out my risk here. I do my risk based off of ticks. So I essentially go into my Ninja Trader here. I'll put my ticks in based on my risk, on what I want to risk. So I'm cool with risking on my... I'm on my 300K 300K Apex Trader funding accounts. I'm going to risk 750. I'm going to risk... Let me see. I typically will risk 1,000 or 500. We'll go with see what I want to risk today. This is a lower probability setup, so I'm only going to risk 500 bucks because I don't like that we swept this high, right? But we closed above it. So this is a lower probability setup. It can very well fail. So I'm going to do a little bit lower risk. But like I said, this candle has to close below. We could come, create a huge wick, and drive right back up. So I'm just dialing in here. Let me get my gold right here. Let me see trade. Let me see sell. I want to do around, it'll be a 30 tick stop. We are going to risk. Yeah, I'll risk 2 cons on this. If we close below, I'm gonna risk 600 bucks. I'll do 2 cons. Unless I could trade, unless I just go to micros. Let me see, MGC. We get MGC up too. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Just bear with me here. Bear with you, boy. Do purple. Oh. See, micro. Okay. Yeah. Let me see the micros here. I could get this closed below. This could be nice. We need a 6-minute close. Hold on. Let me just get my micros up. MGC. Micro. Gold. Boom. 230 tick. This way I could scale if I want to scale in and out. We'll do 300. Okay. All right. 6 minutes. I'm going to take these on micros. So let me get my thing here up. I really like this. I like this. All right, this could be my first. Let me make sure everything's ready to rock here. Make sure we got MGC up. Boom. I'm gonna take these on the micros, guys. But I gotta see how this candle closes first. Let me get MGC up. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go here. Boom. All right, we need to wait 5 minutes for this candle to close. 5 minutes. 5 minutes for this candle to close. If we get a closure, I will be taking a short entry. My stops will be slightly above this fair value gap. And this is a beautiful candle right now. Beautiful. It's a strong candle. We swept all-time highs. Strong candle coming and inverting this fair value gap. But like I said, we wait 4 minutes. You always wait for a candle closure. You're not premature here. If there's one thing here within this chat, we are not premature. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. I do like how this is playing out. Although not the best A+ setup, if we swept this, like this would have been A+, right? If we swept the all-time highs here, closed with this wick, and then we got the inversion, that would have been better. But I'm going to take this trade because I do think that we are up very high right now, and we need to come and rebalance a little bit. But if we get stopped, we get stopped. I'm risking 500 bucks on the trade. If I take the L, I'm cool. And like I said, I do kind of want to take a trade for the stream. And although this isn't my A+++ model, I do I have conviction in it, you know. And if it plays out, it plays out. If we get stopped, I'm cool with the $500 loss. I am taking less risk on this trade. Just know that now. If I got the A+ model, I would put way more size onto the trade. But this very well might not close in 3 minutes outside. So then we would have to wait for an inversion. So we're just going to sit here and wait. This is a bronze platter. This is a bronze platter right now. Yeah, I like that. That's funny. This is a bronze platter. And like I said, oh, it's 9/11 already? Holy cow. All right, so yeah, we're going to run some giveaways later. Closer to 10 o'clock. Yeah, this is it. It is a bronze platter, bro. Yo, I freaking like that. Yeah, this is a smaller risk trade. I want to take a trade for the stream. I'm excited. Guys, I'm going to be honest. will be my, if we get this candle closure, this will be my first trade on ChartFanatics. I haven't taken a trade on ChartFanatics yet. This will be my first one. So we'll see if it plays out. If not, I'm cool with the stop. And yeah, I'm gonna take my trades on my Apex accounts on my phone because I trade off of R Trader Pro and Ninja Trader on my phone. This is a nice candle. I'll show you guys after. Let's just wait 2 more minutes, see how this candle closes here. And if we get the closure we want, if we can invert this fair value gap too with this candle, that would just be freaking monstrous, dude. If we invert both of these, this is big. If we close below the 50, if we invert this one and close below the 50% of this, this is nice. 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes, and I'll be taking my entries. This looks like it's panning out. Yeah, I'm excited to potentially take my first trade here. We got 2 minutes left, and we're gonna just execute our edge here. Let me see if I can. I might not even be able to take that many on that account. We'll see. You should hear order filled. You should hear order filled when I execute. So we're just gonna wait. We're gonna wait the minute 38. We gotta wait for the candle to close. Patience. You don't jump. Don't jump the gun. Don't jump the gun. Just wait. We have 180 viewers in here right now. Nice for my first Asian session stream. No, I'm not drooling. I'm very patient. I'm cool. I'm cool. Just cool, calm, collected. If we do get, I'm just kind of excited to take my first trade on the stream here. Especially, you know, a first Asian session stream. Take a nice trade. We got 60 seconds left, and we're gonna see if we can get something. Right, honey? We're gonna execute patience for the chat. Tay's over there on the couch chilling. She's chilling, relaxing. If you guys didn't see my video of me at the Miami Dolphins game yesterday, oh, please close. Please close, kind sir. Please. Thank you. Please close. All right, 30 seconds here. 30 seconds. Oh, no, don't you dare, you dirty dog. You get down there. Get down there. Good boy. You stay down there. 8 seconds. Oh, I can't see my screen. Okay. All right, I'm in. Ready? All right, I'm in.
Order filled.
Did you hear it?
Order filled.
Did you hear it, guys? I'm in. Order filled. Order freaking filled, baby. I'm in. First trade on the live stream, kid. Let's go, baby. I'm in 17 micros. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Stops above the high. Stops above the high a little bit. This is around a what? Oh, this is around a. We're gonna do 35 tick stop. I'll give it a little bit of room over the fair value gap in case it wants to drive up there. Test one more time. But guys, if this closes here, this is also a BPR. This could dump. This could dump. But you know, I like this a strong liquidity sweep inversion here. We're going for it. We're going for it. We're going for it. Order filled, baby. Order filled. We're in. If we get stopped, we get stopped. It's all good. $500. It's like, what is that? We're going for a high risk to reward. High risk to reward. It's not my A++ setup. This is a silver platter. I'm glad that I took the trade on stream. My first trade on stream. I'm very excited here tonight. And, yeah. Oh, I took too many cons on that. Hold on. Yeah, let's go, Tori. Tori, what's good? Yo, nice to have you in the stream tonight, Tori. Absolute pleasure. Tori, I watched your Your webinar today, Tori. You had freaking 11,000 people. That was freaking insane. Awesome, Tori. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Appreciate you. Let's see if we can get a nice little trade here tonight, guys. We're just gonna be patient and just focus on executing our plan. That's it. Yeah, Tori, I checked out your webinar today. It was dope. Good for you for having that many people in there. That's badass. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, Tori, I was at dinner with Ryan last night. I was at dinner with Ryan last night on with Apex. He FaceTimed you. I said hi to you. You didn't say hi back. You didn't say hi back. Ryan FaceTimed you. I said hi, Tori, and you didn't say hi back. Unbelievable. Yeah, first trade on stream. Look at this, guys. How we doing, chat? How we doing tonight? How we doing tonight, chat? Yo, look at it. This is going to be a BPR. This is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Oh, you did? Yo, this is nice, guys. All right, did anybody else take this? Is anybody else in? Yo, Tyler, do you have a target? Okay, so this is kind of where my narrative is right now. This is kind of where my narrative is right now. I want to see your first target. I really think that we're gonna come potentially at least rebalance this move right here. So kind of the 50% of this range would be my initial target. But listen, you could trail. Do what works best for you. We invert this fair value gap too. This is coming a lot lower. Now, also, we left a BPR here. We have this balanced price range. This candle is going to close in 10 minutes. If this leaves a BPR, even higher probability to go lower. But we could come up, it could wick us out, and it could drive higher, guys. Like I said, this is more of a B setup, not an A+ setup. But yeah. Yeah, no, Junebug, I think that, listen, I put a lot less risk on this trade. This isn't A+. This is more of a B entry for me. But I do like that if we come and, negate and reject both of these fair value gaps, now 2 of these P arrays have been disrespected. We swept a huge liquidity point here, right? We swept these all-time highs. And we have this huge range to the downside that we now have to, look at this. You have to come and rebalance some of this range for us to go and drive higher. It needs to pick up steam again. The choo-choo train has ran out of steam. It's ran out of gas. It's got to come and fuel up. In order for it to fuel up, what does it need to do? It's got to drive lower. Look at all these equal lows down here too. All these equal lows. Boom. Let's see how it plays out. But guys, this is a trade that I'm going to have running after the stream. I'm going to get off at 10 o'clock. We're going to do some ducky races. We're going to give some stuff away because I love you guys. And we got to fill the void. What else are you guys saying here? You're in? Yeah, what's good? Awesome. Yeah, guys, I'll be doing Asia session on... Oh, Kevin, my stop is... Look at this trade. Look at this freaking beauty. My stop is, it's 35 ticks. So I gave it a little bit of room over the fair value gap. A little bit of room. Just in case if it wants to come up here and test and then drive lower, we give it a little bit of play. That's my stop. We're dumping it, baby. Let's go. I want to see us, if we can invert this fair value gap too, that would give me even more conviction to go lower. So we got this candle closing in around 8 minutes. If we can invert this fair value gap too, I would feel a lot better. But that's not to say that once we invert here, this could come and test again. This can come and test and play around in this fair value gap before going lower again. Before we get the absolute dump, it could, it could come back up, retest somewhere in this 50%, and then drive back down. That's kind of where we're at. So we're just, guys, lower risk. yeah, just I appreciate for all the new faces that are in here, and yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and appreciate you, Tori, for coming and checking out the stream. I bet you're probably your first time seeing me on the streams. Appreciate you in here, and yeah, guys, first trade for me. I haven't taken a trade on the CF Lives yet. I've taken a trade on my lives on my YouTube channel, but not on the CF Live. So this is my first one here, and I'm excited. Is the dopamine kicking in a little? Am I a little excited? Am I a little bit? I'm not like emotional about the trade, but I am excited that I'm in one. Yeah. Hell yeah. It could easily be a pullback. Tori might be a night owl. I feel like I'm a night owl now. I kind of like trading at this time. Yeah, first of many. I love trading this session. And to me, I think, you know, the viewers are here, and yeah, this is different. Not a lot of streamers are on at this time, and I feel like if I could give you guys some good value during Asian session, all the, you know, awesome. How do we get the PO3 that I'm using? Okay, so this power of 3 indicator is by 2 degrees. So like I said, last night I was out to dinner with the Apex team, and 2 degrees gave me there's a free one, but he told me that it's actually a replica. It's not the real one. So he gave me access to his indicator here. It's here. So these are all the ones that here. So yeah, he gave me access to all these. And yeah, I appreciate him for that. So freaking awesome stuff. And it's a power of 3 indicator. I think there is a free one, but he told me it's not the right one. It's not the right one. But yeah, I think you have to pay for it, unfortunately. First time we got the biggest challenge has been backtesting. How do you do it? How do you know it's not going to pull back and sweep all-time highs again? Jesse James, I don't know. All I'm doing is reacting and trading my model. I don't know. This could stop me out. Like I said, this isn't an A+ trade. This is a B setup. This could very well come back up and invert this fair value gap and drive right back higher. But I have my stops in place. I risked a lot lower. I risked $500 on this trade, right? My risk is lower. I've already accounted for it in my mind, right, guys? This is what you have to go into the market, right? What's the key thing here? Preserving your capital. So I already know in my mind, I'm okay with losing the $500 already. It's already gone. I told myself, if I lose the 500 tonight, totally fine. I wasn't okay with risking $1,000. Why? Because this isn't my A+ setup. This is a B. This is a bronze platter. It's not the silver platter. It's just the bronze. So I put less risk on the table. I've assumed the risk, and I'm okay with that. So the $500 risk, it's already gone to me. To me, the account is already lost at $500. I'm cool with that. You guys have to feel the same. Okay. Yeah, I'm not messing with those fair value gaps. I'm prepared to close. If I don't like the reaction, I'll trade in the morning. Yeah, totally fine. Totally. Like I said, I wanted to take this trade. First of all, I like that we swept a major liquidity point. We inverted, disrespected this fair value gap. You know, we have a lot of equal lows down here. We did just sweep these lows, right? We did sweep these lows down here. This could come back up and stop me out. It very well could. You know? But we just got to be cautious. Like now, right? Okay. This play, right? I'm going to show you something. If this closes bullish here, this is another... Okay. If this closes bullish now, this is candle range theory to the upside, right? So look, now this could invert and then it could drive higher. So if this candle closes, right now, and we sweep with a wick, and we swept this fair value gap, and we went through the 50%. This is now a long. This is a long. If we could close bullish here, this is dangerous. This could stop me out. And we invert here, this could drive higher. So then our bias and our narrative could be flipped, right? I want to see it close below this candle. I really want to see us close below this candle, or it could get dangerous. Because now, this could be CRT to the upside, right? Now we respected this although we inverted this one, we respected this fair value gap. Now, look at this big doji candle. I really want to see it close below this low and invert this fair value gap in the next 3 minutes. Or this could get a little hairy. This could get a little hairy. We could come back up. Are you guys understanding what I'm saying right now? Do you remember what we went over initially? And why this could potentially be dangerous now if we don't close below. Because now it could be CRT to the upside. We get a candle wick. We leave a fair value gap. Although this is a BPR, I really want to see us just close below this low. We close below this low, I'll have a lot more conviction. Correct. It does. It could very well stop us out, which is okay. It's a $500 loss. Just understand that I already assumed the risk of this trade. I assumed it. I know it can happen. I'm cool with it. I am reacting to the market. I'm not predicting. Everything that I've just done is a reaction. See, I want to see this candle close below this low. We close below this low, I'll have a lot more conviction in the trade. So within the next minute and 57 seconds, if we could close below this fair value gap and below this low, I'll feel a lot better. If we close below the low, I'll feel good. So please, listen. Oh, wait, hold on. How do I gotta get my finger here. Hold on 1 second. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I did that 5 times. And then now I do here. Okay, wait, hold on. And now I take this, I make it, and then now, if you notice, this can't lose now. If you know why, if you know anything about the magnet, with the finger, now we can't lose. You guys understand? Look, I did the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then with the magnet, we can't lose now. It's like you ever play Grand Theft Auto? You do up, down, A, B, select. I just did that. I entered the cheat code, and I'm now the market maker. I'm not, so it's irrelevant, dude. So whatever I just said, ignore it. I already put the code in. I put the code in. I went up to Michael. ICT. He told me in the van. He told me this. He goes, up, down, select A, B, left, right. And I said, are you sure, Michael? Is that the code? He said, I would not lie to you, Ty. I would not lie to you. I wouldn't steer you wrong. He said, up, down, select A, B, left, right. And I said, are you sure? He said, yes, but you have to use the finger emoji. I said, which one? He said, the down one. I said, are you sure? How many times, Michael? He said, 5. I said, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he said, it doesn't matter what occurs. It's an automatic win. I said, really? He said, yes, this is what they told me in the van. That's what they told him in the van, guys. That was the secret. Now you know. I wasn't supposed to tell you. I wasn't supposed to tell you. Michael told me, he said, Ty, don't tell anyone. Oh, and look, inversion, close below. Look right here, guys. That's gorgeous. Inversion, close below. We're looking good. Guys, it's an automatic win. Look, I put the magnet. If I put the magnet, isn't it an auto win? She'll say it too. She knows. And when you put the magnet and then you do the finger thing, you win. You can't lose. It's a cheat code. Everyone knows it. We just weren't allowed to tell anyone. The biggest people in the space are just not allowed to tell anybody. But now, the cat's out of the bag. The cat's out of the bag. Detach the magnet? No. Michael told me the magnet works. Done deal. See? There you go. That's all the proof you need. The proof is in the pudding. It's in the pudding. I like the close below. I can't say that on stream, you psychopath. Done deal cheat code. It's already entered. Now, guys, not to be frightened with this candle, can we come up and test this fair value gap and drive lower? Yes. Why? This was a rather big expansionary move. So, all you gotta do, if we close below these lows here, right? We get a big 15-minute candle close below these lows. Watch. This is like, now there's nothing holding it back, right, guys? Look at all this liquidity down here. all these relative equal lows. If we can get a candle closure here, now the magnet, it's like, now there's nothing holding it back. It's like it's hanging on by a string right now. It's hanging on by a string. Just by a little string, and then you bring the magnet down here, and you make it big, and then... That's it. Michael predicted. The seconds of that candle were rough. I know. Here comes the drive higher. Here comes the drive higher. Circle, square, left, right, square. Okay, yeah, no, I remember that code, but did he say select up, down, right, B, select up? I think that was a different code. I think that one's for NASDAQ. That one might be for NASDAQ. Was it up, down, select, A, B, left, right, left, right? That was for gold, but NASDAQ was a little bit different. He told me the cheat code. Hold on, I have it in my book here. Hold on, I have it in my book. I have it in my book here. Oh, no. Oh, no, wait, guys. It's in my book here. He told me, he said I could write it down. It's up, down. No, hold on. No, it's up, down, select, A, B, left, right, left, right, left, right. Oh, I left the left, right out. Pardon me. I wrote it down here in my novel. So it was up, down, select, A, B, left, right, left, right, left, right. I wrote it down, guys. You didn't think I was going to write it down for you? Are you kidding me? Of course. How could I forget? Oh, here comes gold to stop me out. Here we go. Watch. Here comes the stop out. I don't like this candle, guys. It's very ugly. But this could just be a nice little tap back into the fair value gap. And then drive lower. But it could stop me out, guys. Will I be upset? A little bit. Because then my first trade on ChartFanatics will be a loss, and I'll be recognized as a loser. I'll be a loser. Oh, here we go. Dude. Hold on here. All right, I like that. Wick that 50%. Okay. Nice little wick of the 50%. I'm making sure my stops are set on all my trades real quick. Boom. That's good. That's good. Oh, here we go. Okay. Beautiful rejection of that fair value gap. Beautiful rejection of that fair value gap. Get down there. Do you see the rejection? Are you seeing the wick? Are you seeing the wick? Or that, right? That's sexy. Like, some people may think a woman in a nice, flowy, elegant dress is sexy. Do you know what I think is sexy? That rejection of that fair value gap right there. That right there is sexy. Like, people may think other things are sexy. To me, that right there, stunning. It's stunning. It's glorious. Look at this beautiful, beautiful rejection of this fair value gap. I love it. It's a strong candle wick right there. Strong. Hold on, wait. Let's double it up. Let's double it up. Hold on here. One second. Hold on. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Oh. Hold on. Oh. Hold on. Oh, it's such a glorious candle. I hit it with the... Get down there. Get down there. See? There. It's okay, guys. I got the axe. I'm chopping wood. I'm like, what's his name? Johnny Appleseed. I'm like, Johnny Appleseed. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Beautiful candle. Beautiful. It's glorious. All right. Yo, wait. Let me text Ant. Yo, exclamation point. Exclamation point join. Hold on here. Hold on here. Yo, run ducky race. All right, guys, we're going to run the ducky race soon. Guys, it's okay. I have the axe. Look. Get down there. Get down there. Get down there. Get down there. Now. Get Johnny Appleseed. This is a glorious candle. It's beautiful. All right, yo, we're going to run the giveaway soon. We're going to run the... Okay, guys, exclamation point join. If you want to do the ducky race, we're doing it tonight. Exclamation point join. This is a beautiful trade, guys. We're going to be holding this overnight. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. We're currently in on the trade right now. Although I won't be with you holding the trade in full, if you guys are in on this trade, listen, have your stops ready. Just keep your stops. Don't go break even. Keep your stops. Assume the risk. Take the risk and hold the trade. I'm holding it overnight. I have my stop losses set. I'm cool with the loss if I take it. We're going to run the ducky races here. I'm going to tune out at 10 o'clock so I can get some rest, go to bed. And I'm going to hold this trade into tomorrow. And you know what? Guys, I know you're excited because we're going to be, you know what would be really good? And I need Rizzy to help get it done, is that the free Discord, so we could talk through this when I'm not on the charts. So Rizzy boy, we need to give the people the free Discord, the free TG Capital Discord. It's coming, and I want to be able to talk to you guys like when I go off the stream and we're in a trade together and we're in a swing and we want to talk through it and monitor it together. We need to have the Discord. So I need Rizzy boy to help me. Guys, get on him about it. Get on him about it. Tell him, say, yo, you know what? Go spam his social media and say, Tyler said he wants help making the Discord. Maybe if we annoy him enough, Papa Riz will get it done. All you got to do is bother Papa Riz. At the end of the day, that's all you got to do. Just go into his socials and say, Tyler said we want the Discord for the TG fam. And he will appreciate it. He will love you guys for that. Exclamation point join, guys. We're going to run the ducky race at around 9:45. I just want to keep an eye on the trade. We got about 6 minutes. We'll run the ducky race in about 6 minutes here. But I do really like how this trade is panning out. I like it. Tay's over there chilling on the couch, relaxing. Ant's gonna let me know. Okay, yo, Ant, let it run. Ant, let it run for until 9:45. Give him 5 more minutes, and then we'll run said ducky races, and then we will close out the stream, and hopefully we'll wake up tomorrow in deeper profits. If not, we'll get stopped out. But yeah, we are just gonna go with that and see how we do. But I do like how we rejected this fair value gap here. And we're just going to see how the trade plays out. Hopefully, we can get a nice close below this fair value gap, please. But it could stop me out. It could very well stop me out. It could be very mean to me and stop me out. So we're going to let it run for another 4 minutes here. Exclamation point join in the chat right now. Get your ducky races in. I'm going to put my hat on. I'll put the glasses on. I'll do the whole shebang. I'll take my sweatshirt off because I'm sweating. And, we got 4 minutes. We're just going to keep monitoring. Hold on. Let me hit this real quick. Let me Johnny Appleseed it. Hold on. I think okay. It should be good now. It should be good. It shouldn't come back. There's a 4-hour FEG. I know. You don't think I know? I know we're in a 4-hour FEG, but we didn't come and rebalance it. We didn't come and rebalance. We're not anywhere inside of it. It's got to come in. If it's going to come anywhere, this could be your first target. This could be your first target. Do you want a small target? Target of 1 to 3. At least 50% of this 4-hour fair value gap. We're not even inside of it. You have to come and at least test it, right? It's got to come drive lower. It's going to want to at least test the fair value gap. 50%. And then it could go and stop me out. Get down there, I said. Get down there, gold. Get down there. You swept all-time highs. We have a BPR. We need to rebalance the range. We just inverted 2 fair value gaps. Get down there, I said. I'm not going to say it again. Get down there. What are you, too good for your home, gold? You too good for your home? Get down there. Get the heck down there. All right. All right. Let's do ducky race. Let me get the quack, 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 quack ready to go. Let me get the quackity quack ready to go, guys. And then I'm going to go get some rest. And then we're going to call it a night. This is looking good. I like this. Let's not look at it anymore. How about that? You know, our analysis is done. Let's not get analysis paralysis here, guys. Our analysis is done. We assume the risk on the trade. It's either going to play out or it's going to stop us out. And we're going to have zero emotions. And we're just going to do what we do best. Run the ducky race. This is looking good. This is about to close in a minute. Extremely strong doji candle. Hey, this is like... I look at this candle right now and I'm sexually attracted to it. It's glorious. It's a beautiful candle. Beautiful. But anyway, let's run the race. Okay. Quack, quack. Let me get my shades on. Hold on. Let me get my... Are we ready? Are we ready? Okay. Hold on. You get the ducky race up here. Duck race giveaway. Boom. Let me get that up. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, guys, are you looking at this candle? Oh my God, it's glorious. Hold on. Guys, did you see how that candle closed? Did you see how that candle closed? Oh my God, it's so sexy. Did you see it? Wow. Wow, I like that. Okay, anyway, let's run the ducky race. All right. Let me go to single cam. Trading window. We're going to trade. We're going to change to online. Uh-oh. Quackity quack. Don't hold back. Oh, wait. Okay. Quackity quack. Here we go. All right, oh, wait. Ant, did you send me the stuff? Yes, I'm in a trade. I'm in a gold short right now. I'm in a gold short right this second. Wait, Ant, did you send me the stuff? Oh, here we go. There he goes. All right, I got the names here. Don't worry. Wait. Oh my God, my computer froze. I got the names here, guys. Are we ready? All right, Ant, if you could text me what we're giving away, so I know. I think first we're gonna do Apex Trader Funding. Apex Trader Funding, the best prop firm in the entire industry. Okay. No, why is it? How many entries do we have? That's it? 63? There's no way. That can't be right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Oh, yeah. All right. Yo, wait, and... All right. We're going to do this list first, and we'll get an updated list. We'll do this list first, and then we'll get an updated list after. All right? Let's run the ducky race. Hold on, Ant's texting me. What do you say? We'll do all 3 Apex, then all 3 funded next. Okay, guys, we're running 7 ducky races. Okay, so, guys, I have to actually make the ducky races shorter, or I literally won't have any voice left. So we're going to do 30-second ducky races. No, you need a little bit more time than that. We'll do 45-second ducky races. Okay, ready? Is everyone ready? Hold on, I can't see myself here. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready? On your marks. Get set. Go. Oh, we have Paco in first place. Paco, look at him strong. Look at strong. Here's Maria Guzman. Maria Guzman looking up strong on the right-hand side. She is a nurse. She's in control. But we have Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria, the bear, coming up on the left-hand side, looking strong, but everyone knows it's how you finish. We have Swarakin, looking up strong. And we have Granny. Oh, we have Granny and the bear. We have Justin Norton, the grandma, in a cane. But here comes the bear, Nicholas, Santa Maria, the Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria, looking up strong. But here comes the doctor. Oh, Maria Guzman. Maria Guzman, the doctor, here to do the rectal exam. Oh, she's coming. Oh, bend over. Bend over. Here comes the doctor. Oh, but who do we got coming up here? Hector Velasquez. Hector Velasquez. Hector. Hector, I hardly knew her. Hector, I hardly knew her. Hector, you here, pal? Hector, are you here, pal? Hector, are you here, pal? Show me a sign of life. Hector, I hardly knew her. Are you here? Hector? Hector, if you're not here, you can't win the prize. And also, Hector, after this, you have to be okay with submitting to a full urine analysis of your duct to test for performance-enhancing substances. There's a chance that you could be on PEDs. What's the aunt saying to me here? Hector, let me know if you're here, pal. You got 30 seconds. Hector? 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 I hate to do this, pal. I really hate to be this guy, Hector. You got a minute. All right, Hector. Unfortunately, this is the first time in the history here. Unfortunately, Hector. Unfortunately for you, Hector. You have sacrificed your win today. All right, we're gonna run a new one, Hector. Unfortunately, you know, it's a bad day to be a Hector. All right, here we go. We're starting a new one. Hector's out. Hector's out. I don't even care if Hector comes back. Hector, if you come back, it's too late. It's too late, pal. It's like in life. The ship has sailed, and in this case, the ducky has sailed, Hector. And guess what? Your Apex traded funding account just went like this, pal. Look. You lost it. You lost it, Hector. You know why? Because you weren't here on time, and you're a goddamn loser. Anyway, let's run the next one. Here we go. Here's the Panda Man on the right-hand side. The Panda Man. But here comes John Murray. John Murray, the king of the castle, in first place. But here comes Suima. Suima's always in my string. She's always winning. Sumia. In with the lead. Here comes John Murray. John Murray looking strong. John Murray, but here comes Ramsey Jaffari. But here comes John Murray. John Murray, the king of the castle. Oh, here we go. He's in first place. He's looking strong. There's nobody in sight. John Murray. But here comes Hal. Oh, but who's right behind him? Jesse James from outer space. I can't even tell what his duck is. Looks like George Washington. Jesse James, I know you're here. I already know you're here, Jesse. I know you were here. I was talking to you before. Where are you? Jesse, I know you're here. Jesse, I know you're here. Jesse, I was just talking to you, Jesse. I was just talking to you. Jesse, don't do this to me. Jesse, don't do this to me right now, Jesse. Hold on, I'm looking at gold. Goldie looks great. Goldie still looks great. Jesse, where are you? You were just here. I was just talking to you. No, Marky, what's good? Jesse, there you are. Jesse, you scared me for a second. I literally was just talking to you. You scared me. All right, Jesse, I'm glad you're here. First winner of Apex Trader Funding account is Jesse. Guys, let's run another one. We got more accounts to get through. Hold on. I'm actually going to have to set it to 30 seconds because my voice is physically sore already. Hold on. I'm going to do this. 35. Because we have so many races to do, guys. We have so many. Are we ready? Here comes the next one. Oh, here comes the British Army. The British are coming. The British are coming. The British are coming. Oh, but who's that? It's PNG Fan Vlog, also known as the old turd, Peter Brandt, in first place with his walker, his cane. There he is, Peter. Robert, no. Guys, Robert, you're disqualified for what I just saw. Robert, whatever you just did right there, you're immediately disqualified. I can't even... And here comes Habib. Habib, guys, what I just saw... What I just saw was an immediate disqualification. There was some sort of performance-enhancing substances from that one duck. What I just seen was unparalleled and uncanny speed. Did you guys see that? Guys, the duck rate, guys. Rob, I'm kidding. Rob, I'm kidding. It was just a joke. You're not actually disqualified. Robert, relax. It was a joke. It was a joke, Robert. It was a joke. It's because your duck was so fast that we did have to test him for performance-enhancing substances, Robert. We at the CC, the duck race, the DCCF. At the duck race, federal group. At the DCFG, we take performance enhancing substances very serious here, Robert. So you need to understand that the speed I just saw out of your duck, I know for a 100% guaranteed fact that your duck is not 100% natural, Robert. I know that he's not. So I will say this, is that, yeah, I know that you're up to no good back there in the chicken coop, okay? You can't get past me, Robber. All right, pal? You will not strong on me here, Robber. Okay, let's run another one. Okay, let's run another one. Ready, set, go. Oh, we have Jack Sparrow, the pirate, in first place. Junebug. Oh, I hope Junebug's in first place. We have Junebug and Justin Norris, neck and neck. Junebug and Justin Norris, neck and neck. But here comes Hector Velasquez. And here comes Murtado on the right-hand side. But Bazarov in the first place. Dynamite, my brother, Dynamite Tiger. Oh, he falls behind. But here comes Barazub. Barazub falling behind. But here comes Ahmad up on the left-hand side. Out of nowhere. He's got his mask on. Ahmad, why do you have a mask on, Ahmad? Ahmad, are you in the chat? Ahmad, are you in the chat? Why do you have a mask on, pal? Talk to me, Ahmad. Why you got a mask on? What have you been up to? Why don't the other ducks have a mask on? What have you taken? What are you not telling the other ducks, Ahmad? Can you answer that? The quicker you answer that, the quicker I give you a chance of getting this account. Because I know you're up to no good. Why are you wearing a mask, Ahmad? Why? Are you here, Ahmad? Where are you? What were you doing? He's got bird flu. Ahmad, you got the bird. He's got bird flu. Yo, who said that? That's literally hysterical. Ahmad, you got the bird flu? Wait. Why do you got the mask on, Ahmad? You got bird flu? Wait, what are you up to? Why don't the other ducks have it? Is Ahmad here? Okay. Ahmad, you won, pal. No drugs, you swear? All right, well, you have to submit a full urine analysis, and we have to do a rectal exam, and a colonoscopy. So if you're open to all of that, please, Riz is going to fly you down to the UK, and he's going to do the test himself. He told me, he said, Ty, after we do and you could ask Riz. Riz is my brother, right? So he told me, he goes, Ty, during the duck races, we have to test the ducks for performance-enhancing drugs. And I said, yeah, no, dude, like, I want to remain in integrity here at the Duck Foundation. And he said, you know what? It'd be a good idea in our best interest to test the ducks. And I said, but who's going to test them, Riz? And he goes, you know what? I will personally do it myself. And I said, are you sure about that, pal? And he said, he goes, I would love nothing more to do a full urine analysis. And he personally said to me, he said this multiple times, he goes, I want to do nothing more than to do the colonoscopies and the rectal checks of all the ducks himself. So after this, Riz is going to personally fly you down to the UK, and he's going to do the test himself with no gloves on. No gloves. So yeah, he looks forward to that stuff. I know he's a weirdo, but he likes it. You know, you can't knock him for it. You know, he's a great guy. He's just like, he's always up to something. That guy, he's always up to something. All right, let's run another one. Ready? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Here we go. Here we go. What do we got in first place? We have who's that? Rubio. We have Rubio in first place. Look at Shaw. But here comes Superman. Clark Kent in the middle. But here comes YP. YP, why are you neon? This is another question that needs to be asked. But here comes Swallocken. Swallocken looking good. But here comes Khan. Ali Khan on the left-hand side. The British are coming. The British are coming. The British are coming. But here comes Marcelo falling behind. And Swallocken maintaining a strong lead. But here comes Parko. Superman. Can he get the finish? Superman. 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 Superman Parko to save the day. There's no kryptonite here, pal. Parky, are you there, pal? Super Duck. Look at that hair. Look at the freaking hair. Parko. Oh, look at this. Parko, you won. Stop spamming, Parko. You won, pal. You won. Parko, you won. You won. You don't need to hit exclamation point join anymore, Parko. You want to know why? Because you just freaking won. You don't need to do it anymore, bud. You're good. You're the winner. You are the winner. Okay. Yeah, Parker, you're here. Parker, you're here, pal. You don't need to hit exclamation point join anymore. Parker, we will be testing you for performance-enhancing drugs. Do you want to know why? Because why can your duck fly? Ducks can't fly. Okay, Parker? Parker, are you okay with doing a full trip? Parker, before you accept your account here, are you okay with doing a full trip down to the UK? Riz will personally fly you out, and he will have to test you and your duck for performance-enhancing substances. Yes, like I said, full urine analysis, blood panel, and a colonoscopy, and double rectal checks, personally done by Riz himself. So as soon as you're okay with that and you agree to the terms and the conditions, we can get you your account. But we just have to maintain integrity here at the DC, the duck racing, federal, the DCFF. Oh, babe, leave me alone, honey. Sometimes I get confused. It's the DRFF, the Duck Racing Federal Foundation. The DRFF, the Duck Racing Federal Foundation. Why do I keep saying Dude, why do I keep saying DC? I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's something in here just not clicking. Okay, anyway, let's run another one. Why do I keep saying C? Okay, anyway, here we go. Let's run another one. Here we go. Who we got? Oh, the Iceman. Snowman, here's Daryl Thompson, the Iceman. The sixth man, Drake, the Iceman, in first place. Looking good, Daryl. Here comes Hal, and Daryl falls behind. But here comes Donnie Trump. Donnie Trump, stay in there, Donald. Stay in there, Donald. Maria Guzman, Donald Trump, stay in there. But oh my God, here comes Oh, who's that? Miss Lorena. Do it for New York. Do it for New York, Miss Lorena. But here comes Ciafone. Ciafone's the champion. New York, the Statue of Liberty fell very, very short. She almost did it for New York. Ciafone, are you there? Ciafone, are you there? Ciafone. Ciafone, are you there? Ciafone's there. All right, wait, let me see how many accounts we got left. Let me check this gold trade. Whack. All right, let me see how many accounts we got left. Okay, I think, how many ducky races did we do? 3? 2 more. All right, we're doing 2 more, and then I'm calling it a night. One more funded next. Okay, one more funded next, and then the last one's TradeZella. Here we go. Ready, set, go. Oh, strong start by strong start by strong start by Viba. Here comes Penna. But Byron Cruz on the right-hand side. The king of the castle. Here comes Lena Penna and Shreyesh Viba. But here comes the Viking, Johnny Ventura, the Viking in first place. Looking strong, but here comes Lena Penna maintaining a strong lead. But here comes, on the left-hand side, don't you dare even frickin' do it, Ahmad. Don't you even dare do it, Ahmad. Dynamite, my brother, Dynamite with the win. Dynamite. That's my boy right there. That's literally my boy. Dynamite, I know you're here, brother. I freaking love you, pal. Where's Dynamite? I know, dude. That's my homie right there. Dynamite, where are you, pal? Where are you? I know you're here. Please say you're here, Dynamite. That's my homie right there. He's in all my streams. All of them. Dynamite, where are you, brother? I know you're here. Where is he? There he is. Yo, my boy. Let's go. Yo, love you, pal. Love you, pal. Yo, that's the homie. I'm gonna go. Dude, I love you, bro. I'm glad you won. Hell yeah. That's freaking awesome. Yo, love you, kid. Love you, bro. You deserve that win. Yo, if you guys don't know, Dynamite is in all my streams. We're always talking on socials. That's the homie. I'm glad he won today. I'm glad he won. That's my boy. All right, let's run the last one, and I'm going to call it a night. Let's run the last one. Here we go. Are we ready? Here we go. Who we got? Oh, we got Donnie Trump on the right-hand side. Donnie Trump and... Is that Soima? Soima's always here. Soima's always in the running. Soima and Amrit. But here comes Donnie Trump on the right-hand side. Donnie Trump looking strong. Amrit and Bazarab. Bazarab and Amrit neck and neck. But here comes Donnie Trump on the right-hand side. Amrit maintaining a strong lead. Here comes Guzman, also known as Donnie Trump. But here comes YP. YP out of nowhere. YP with the finish. YP, I can already tell. I know what's going on with you, pal. Why you green? Huh? Why you green, YP? Riddle me that, pal. Why are you green, YP? What is in your system? Riddle me that, YP. Are you here? Are you here, YP? YP, are you here? YP, why are you green? As soon as you can answer me why your duck is green, I'll stop. There's a reason why you're green, YP. There he is. YP, you won. All right, guys. That is all. Let's see. All right, let's just check the trade real quick. All right, congrats to all the winners tonight. Sweet goalie. Oh, shoot, what'd I do? Dang it. Okay, you can still see it. All right, Goldie's still looking good. We just got to wait it out. Yo, congrats to all the winners tonight. Yo, I appreciate every single one of you for tuning in tonight. We're still in this gold trade. It's looking good. I'm going to hold it overnight. If you guys are in it, you know, we're going to make a free Discord because I really want to be able to chat with you guys, especially to go through the trade. Still holding nice and strong. I have still good conviction in the trade. And we're going to see how it plays out tomorrow. I'm holding it overnight. I got my stops in place. I'm ready to rock. I'm ready to roll. I'm cool with whatever happens. I assume the risk on the trade. And we're going to see if it plays out. And if it doesn't, I'm okay with that. And I had an amazing time with you guys tonight. I will be back. I'm doing my regular New York session Wednesday. So I'll be trading New York Wednesday. And I'll be trading Asia tomorrow on my stream. So I'll do Asia tomorrow on my stream. New York here on Wednesday. Asia here on Thursday. And then, yeah. And then tune in for, what's tomorrow? I think Marky's live tomorrow. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, also known as the Bald Warrior, also known as what's the word I'm looking for here? Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. The Mr. Clean Magic Eraser will be active here tomorrow on CF. I love you guys. Enjoy the night. I'm still in this trade. Maintain risk, and yeah, I'm still in, hanging on this trade. It's looking good. Make sure your stops are set. Please don't, if you're going to hold the trade overnight like I am, please have your stops set and in place. And yeah, we'll pick this up tomorrow. I'll let you guys know how I do on the trade. Obviously, I'll keep you posted on social media. Had an amazing night with you guys. This was literally one of my favorite streams yet. And my first trade that I took on the stream. I'm extremely blessed and thankful to be here with all you guys. I love you. Everyone get a good night's rest. Make sure those stops are set, okay? Do not go to bed tonight without your stops set. And all you gotta do, you got nothing to worry about. Set the stops, and we'll call it a night. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I love you guys. Thank you for all tuning in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Till then, TG Boy, out.